Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar on IRAS InvoiceNow requirements. My name is Eric, the Accounting Manager of Premier TNC Singapore, and I will be walking you through Singapore's move towards digital invoicing, explaining what it means for your business, how to comply, and how you can start preparing today. Today's section, we will cover what InvoiceNow is and why it matters, who needs to comply and by when, how InvoiceNow works and how it impacts your business, step-by-step guide on preparing your business, plus a Q&A session at the end to address some of the frequently asked questions. InvoiceNow is Singapore's nationwide e-invoicing network, built on the international Peppol standard. It allows businesses to send and receive invoices in the structured digital format directly from one accounting system to another. With this integration, businesses can eliminate manual data entry, reduce processing errors, and ultimately improve cash flow. InvoiceNow is also a key step in supporting IRAS' vision of seamless and accurate GST reporting. The rollout of InvoiceNow will occur in phases, giving businesses time to adapt. Here's what you need to know about the timeline. 1st May 2025, soft launch for early adopters, existing GST-registered businesses. 1st November 2025, mandatory for newly incorporated companies registering voluntary for GST. 1st April 2026, mandatory for all new voluntary GST registrants. Future rollout, gradual expansion to all GST registered businesses. Let's take a look at how InvoiceNow works in a few real business scenarios. Type 1A or 1B. Both supplier and customer on InvoiceNow. Suppliers send e-invoice via the InvoiceNow network, and the customer system automatically receives it. Both systems transmit relevant data to IRAS. Type 2. Customer not on InvoiceNow. Supplier issues a PDF or paper invoice, but records the transaction in an InvoiceNow ready system. The system transmits invoice data to IRAS when filing GST returns. Type 3. Purchases outside InvoiceNow. Supplier is not on the network, for example, foreign supplier or petty cash, but the business still records the transactions in the InvoiceNow ready system and transmit data to IRAS. Invoice data must be transmitted to IRAS by the earlier of the GST return filing date or due date. InvoiceNow applies to all GST-registered businesses in Singapore. Here's the breakdown of who needs to comply. Standard rated supplies, excluding reverse charge. Zero rated supplies, standard rated purchases. Exemptions, overseas entities, and business under the reverse charge regime. Even if you are not yet mandated, it is a good idea to start preparing now, as full compliance will be phased in starting in 2026. Here's how to get our business ready for InvoiceNow. Check your solution. Ensure your accounting software is InvoiceNow enabled. Check the IMDA's InvoiceNow Ready Solution provider list for compatible providers. Register for InvoiceNow. Obtain the Peppol ID through the SG Peppol directory using your UEN. Connect to IRAS. Confirm your solution is linked to IRAS through an API. Activate and test. Send test invoices to IRAS to ensure your system is ready for production. Great news! There are financial and technical support options to help business adopt InvoiceNow. Available grants and programs. Lead, Connect, and Transact grant. This is for larger firms or trade associations. InvoiceNow Transaction Bonus, ITB, reward for the first e-invoice transactions. Productivity Solution Grant, PSG. It helps cover part of the cost for approved software adoption. Adopting InvoiceNow early brings several key benefits for businesses. It can streamline business processes, reduce manual errors, and improve data accuracy, faster GST refunds, and better audit readiness. Improve cash flow through faster invoice processing. Question 1. Do I need to change my entire accounting system? The answer is not necessary. Many existing systems can be upgraded to be InvoiceNow enabled. Check with your vendor or consult IMDA's IRAS list. What happens if I issue a paper invoice to a non-InvoiceNow customer? You can still record it in your InvoiceNow ready system and transmit the data to IRAS when filing GST returns. When exactly must I send data to IRAS? By the earlier of your GST return filing date or the due date. It is mandatory for all companies now. Not yet. Full mandatory rollout begins after April 2026, starting with new registrants. Thank you for joining today's session. For more details, please do not hesitate to contact Premier TNC Singapore